My name's Chad Folkman, and I'm here to talk to you guys about stuff to use for bait if you're a first-time bear baiter. I've been doing this for almost 20 years, and these are the tips and tricks that I found work the best. In northern Alberta here, we have a lot of seismic lines running everywhere. We like to put them on the seismic line so the bear can come to the edge so you can have a great shot opportunity. Put it near some big spruce so it's nice and dark. Bears, when they come out, they're wearing a thick fur coat, and as it warms up in the spring, they're gonna need a cool place to go at when they're not eating. It's vitally important that you have a good water source nearby. The bear has been hibernating for 5 to 7 months, and when they come out, they're very thirsty and hungry. When we're first setting up baits, we like to put something that has some smell to it, whether it's a piece of rotten beaver or any kind of rotten meat, really. We like to hang it up in the trees so that the wind currents can take it downwind and move it anywhere where a bear can smell it to come in. They have extremely good noses and they can smell that up to 2 miles away. The reason that we like to use a full 45 or 55 gallon drum, one, you can put more bait in there so you don't have to keep restocking quite as often, and you can also use that drum as a great way to judge your bear. On a black bear, if they're as tall or taller than either one of those drums, that is a perfect trophy that you will want to harvest. Once you've found your bear sign, we like to take a 45 to 55 gallon drum, put some small holes in the side of it so that you can put your grain in there. We use whole oats, and the reason we use whole oats is the bear can't digest a whole kernel of oats, so it's kind of like eating popcorn. They get full, but it never stays with them. They always got to keep coming back for more. Another thing that we use is used cooking oil from restaurants. It has a smell to it that the bears can really smell from a long ways away. We take that grease and we pour it all over the ground at our bait site, so when the bears do come, they walk in it, they get that oil on their pads, and then they take it with them out into the bush. And they can always find their way back to the bait, and any other bears that are traveling through will smell that and they will also come in. If you do not have access to a full 45 gallon drum, you can use pretty much anything to put bait in. It makes it harder to judge your bear. If you're just gonna pile it on the ground or use pails, we find it important to put sticks and other stuff to cover it up, as it makes it easier to tell if a bear has actually been there. Some animals won't move the sticks, whereas a bear will always rip it apart. If you follow these steps we talked about today, your chances of harvesting a spring and or fall bear should be increased.